The 5-9 San Francisco 49ers are at their home away from home this week, taking on the actual home team, the 8-6 Arizona Cardinals, who are fighting for their playoff lives. Kyler Murray coming up big right when they needed him most.
And now Murray taking off, staying on his feet, and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Murray last week put up his first 400-plus yard career game, 11.3 yards per attempt, 3 TDs, his rating over 125.
Scrambling, throwing on the run. Did he catch that? What a catch it was by Larry Fitzgerald!
He also kept feeding DeAndre Hopkins plenty, 9 catches, 169 yards, and a score.
Toward the sideline, there's Hopkins again! Touchdown, DeAndre Hopkins!
Hopkins has gone for 130-plus receiving yards in back-to-back games and has over 1,300 receiving yards for the season now.
And Murray's going to set up to heave it deep downfield, and that ball is caught. Hopkins!
He has 7 games where he's gone over the century mark, his first coming against the Niners all the way back in Week 1 when Arizona beat San Fran by 4.
Murray, pressure coming. Open is Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins with running room inside the 10. Hopkins inside the 5. Touchdown.
The 49ers can make things tough on Murray, though. Their pass defense has been steady for the most part, putting up top 10 numbers in rating allowed, yards per game allowed, and yards per attempt allowed.
3rd and 6 for Dalton. Oh, they come up the middle and Armstead grabs him.
They faced Andy Dalton last week, holding him to just 209 yards and 6.3 yards per attempt, though they did allow him to throw for a couple scores without picking him off.
Fake pitch to the end zone. Touchdown!
Their play against the run, meanwhile, was a mixed bag. They did allow Tony Pollard to average almost 6 yards a run.
It's Tony Pollard with a block by Brown, and there he goes! Off to the races!
However, overall, they held Dallas to 4 yards a carry, which is close to what they've been holding ball carriers to for the season.
And the raise for Darrell Henderson.
And while the Cardinals had spent most of the year as one of the better running teams, their ground game has stalled a bit lately.
Kenyon Drake, and he's going to be stuffed.
Just 3.4 a run last week, Murray only averaging 3.6, and that's back-to-back games they've been held under the 4-yard mark as a team.
Stays on his feet, now he's taken down.
The Niners are also usually a good running team, and they at least sort of got back on track last week.
It's Mostert looking for a block, down to the 1.
Raheem Mostert picked up 68 yards on 4.9 yards an attempt, and that fits his season average, which is right there at the 5-yard mark.
And Mostert again has got a big run per yard average.
However, in his 8 games this year, he's never been given 20 carries. Last week, it was just 14.
With a run here, Mostert with a big hole and into the secondary.
The Cardinals handled Miles Sanders well in their Week 15 win, holding him to under 4 yards a run.
Cardinals were there.
They did not handle Jalen Hurts well, though, either as a runner.
Hurts up the middle. Hurts stretching out. Hurts touchdown.
Or a passer. Hurts putting up over 330 yards and 3 TDs against them.
Sets up and fires a strike. Touchdown.
Lucky for Zona, the 49ers QBs are not mobile or consistent. Nick Mullens getting picked off twice last week before hitting the bench.
There's an intercepted on the play by Anthony Brown. Another pick, the second by Mullens.
CJ Beathard actually gave the team a spark, completing 5 of 7 passes for 100 yards and a score.
And the jump ball caught. Bourne catches.
If they roll with him, he does at least have decent numbers in the limited playing time he's received this year.
This time it's Kendrick Bourne, and he's in for the touchdown.
The 49ers, though, are just playing the season out, though they do have 500 on the table still, which means something if you don't want to be another Super Bowl team that loses and then has a losing record the following season. But Arizona has playoffs motivating them, and Murray has to be itching to get his first taste. This is far from a gimme, though. Get the comment section filled with analysis and predictions. You can check out these if you need some inspiration.
It's Wilson, head first for 6.
Murray throwing it out to the side and into the end zone goes Chase Edmonds.